Okay, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, before I begin with this in transit, I want to start by giving all praises, honor, and glory to our power Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, at great millstone, who do well and teach well. Shalom to the hopeful, electing your Achaman, your brothers pushing this word throughout the four corners of the earth, thought truth and sincerity, making your calling and election sure, man. Shalom, Shalom. And this in transit is going to go into, this war in Venezuela, and really, all these wars, World War II, the Vietnam War, and, now, coming into, World War III, as it's quickly approaching. Further prove, and we're just getting ready to go into a war with Venezuela, man, right? So, all this war talk, and it's going to be, quick and to the point, further proves that these small hatters, because there's still people out here that believe these small hatters, these Israelis, they're the true chosen people of the God of the Bible, right? The God and the Son, all right? But the thing is they don't fit no prophecy. And really, prophecy condemns them from being the true chosen people of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, the God of the Bible, man. And you may ask yourself, how? Why? Because when you read the book of Isaiah, the 2nd chapter, man, and I'll crack that book open, crack that chapter open and read it for yourself. That's future prophecy about when the true children of Israel being put back in that land, right? Our land, Israel, over in the Middle East. All right? So these people, they're already in that land, right? These people that call themselves the J-ish people, right? They're already in that land, and they're claiming to be, Judah, which is, another thing. I mean, there's a thousand ways you can debunk these people from being the true chosen people of the scriptures, because, okay, if you're able to proclaim yourself to be from the tribe of Judah, where are the rest of the tribes? And we don't even need to get into all that, because guess what? Just go into the prophecy of what's going to happen when the true children of Israel are put back in that land, right? Yaakov, Jacob. There's going to be no more wars. A land flowing with milk and honey. All these other nations are going to be going to that land in order to learn righteousness. Right? Hey, all the nations, they're going to be put in order. Okay. No one shall learn war anymore. Instruments of war are going to be turned to instruments of gardening, because what? It's going to be full on peace. There's no peace going on in this world whatsoever. All right? They need all this damn military help so that if anything comes down to them getting bombed or, attacked or protected, well, guess what? Where is that in the prophecies of when, the true children of Israel are put back in their land? They don't fit any of that. What? If anything, they're going against what the scriptures say. They're going the whole total opposite way. But what prophecies they do fit, and this is, I brought it out of that camp, one prophecy they do fit is what? Esau's prophecy of having the fatness of the earth and it being ruled in wickedness. Right? Look what's being promoted in our celebrities. Look what's being promoted even in these different Christian churches and Catholic churches. What's being promoted? Satanism, man. So they do fit prophecies, but they fit the prophecies of the wicked. The only ones who fit those prophecies, because that's a future prophecy, meaning what? It hasn't become to pass yet. The true children of Israel are not put in that land yet. Why? Because Esau, Edom, still have a hedge over us. He's still over us. All right, but who do fit those prophecies? Right, the prophet, the curses of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. Jake, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. We definitely fit those prophecies. All right. So yeah, man, you small hatters, you're being exposed on a heavy level. And, this was just real quick in transit, man. Read these different prophetic books of what's going to happen when the true children of Israel are put back in that land. And really the new covenant, the new covenant that we're not in just yet, right? If we're put back in that land, Jake is ruling again, then what does that mean? That means that the new covenant has been established. The Talmud and these small hatters, they don't know what the fuck's going on, man. Shalak right unto them, throw up curses upon them, man. We're almost at the end of this thing. Just a real quick, in transit, just read Isaiah the 2nd chapter, bro. They don't fit. It's a simple book to read and get an understanding, and really ask yourself, what the fuck are these people doing? Then who the fuck are these people claiming to be, the J-ish people? All right, claiming to be the Jews. All right, so with that, man, shalom.